Hello everybody, welcome to episode 9 of the Final Fantasy XIII Let's Play. In the last episode we continued through the Vile Peaks. Hope got separated from Lightning and joined up with Saz and Vanille. In this episode the trio continues into the Vile Peaks while Lightning's fate is yet undetermined. And we are going to start this episode by paradigm shifting. Let's see. Use these two as a synergist and a saboteur. Then Ravager, Ravager, Saboteur, Synergist, because Hope will definitely bid on with his buffs before Saz's. Then Ravager, Saboteur, Ravager, 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 once they're all done. Ravager, Medic, Medic. And I think that's gonna be it. I don't need a sixth one, which is nice. Alright, onward.
Change in the play. Hey!
Casting all of these buffs on ourselves sure does help, doesn't it? Alright. Skip down to try Disaster.
Changing gears.
And that finishes it. I think I will need that 6th paradigm slot, just in case Vanille finishes early. Saz has 3 buffs to cast, Hope has just 1. So in case Vanille finishes early, we have Malevolence. Oh, there we go. Wondering where that went.
Come to Papa. Ha! I appreciate it. Follow the old guy's lead. I owe you.
Then let Saz finish casting his buffs here, while the other two go to town.
Isn't that
A warship from Pulse.
You mean they made it this far?
Of course not. Not during the war, and not since. They might have tried, but none of their forces made it into Cocoon. They only damaged the outer rim. Then, the Sanctum's foul sea pushed them back. What'd you, sleep through history?
More or less. So, what's a ship from Pulse doing here?
Once the war was over, people couldn't live near the rim anymore, in places like the Hanging Edge. So the Foul Sea, they gathered up scrap from Pulse and used it for rebuilding here. This is what was left. A bunch of garbage.
Who'd have thunk? A Pulse foul sea and who knows what mixed in with all the trash.
Who'da thunk?
Do me a favor. Stop wandering off and stay where I can keep my eye on you.
Alright, continuing.
Guess running's out of the question. No. Change in the play. Changing gears.
There we go. Go after the Incubus instead. It'll be a lot easier to take down. And off we go.
Wisdom does come with age.
Alright, so we continue onward. Ooh, what's over here? Ah, Phoenix down. And a save point. Which we don't need for another, according to my watch, 18 minutes. And caught the drop on the Incubus. And the Succubus. Succubus is a new enemy. It is actually a synergist for these guys. Synergist Saboteur, I should add. Now, a little bit about buffs. Casting a buff on someone who has the debuff for that, so someone who's been hit with Deprotect, casting Protect on them actually gets rid of the buff, and then casting again will recast the buff. soon as Saz is done casting. Phoenix down on Hope. Back up to superiority. Down to Gorilla. Alright, down to Smart Bomb.
That's you. Done.
And now just to take care of the Succubus. Alright, here we go. Just gonna shift paradigms around, it's not gonna take very long. Alright. I think that does it. Forgot I switched it around, even though I did it like 5 seconds ago.
Follow the old guy's lead. Time to pull the old switcheroo.
Again? Damn, Hope. Get your shit together, dude.
Bobbing and weaving. I appreciate it.
Yeah, he's gonna end up staying dead.
I owe ya. Did you see that coming? Time to pull the old switcheroo! Follow the old guy's lead. I appreciate it.
All right. We're gonna get this. Barely, but we're gonna get it.
I owe ya. Bobbing and weaving.
And it's looking around like, what did I do? But I'm so glad I'm getting this taken care of. That battle was a whole 3 minutes of nothing. Up this way.
I hope snow's all right.
Alright, they know we're coming, so let's throw everything we got. This battle should be a little bit cleaner.
Tough times, huh? Change in the play. And good night.
Which I think Deep Protect and De-Shell and Deep Protect also boost the chain gauge abilities of our various attacks. I'm still gonna keep Vanille and Saboteur because that Deep Protect should yeah, there we go. As I was going to say, it should take its hit after the fact. There we go. Okay, continuing on.
Hey, welcome to the party.
You miss us?
Would it kill her to smile?
Time to move.
Alright. I'm definitely going to change paradigms now because we finally have a commando in our midst. Synergist Saboteur, Ravager Saboteur, or rather, Synergist Ravager if Vanille finishes first, Ravager Saboteur if Saz finishes first. Then I will keep her in a commando role with a Ravager and a Ravager. Try Disaster with 3 Ravagers, and then Ravager, Commando, Medic for a little bit of diversity. Alright. With a commando on the team, this should get a lot easier. Target the Succubus. That's what's going to cause us the most problems. Then into Relentless Assault, where we take care of the Incubus rather easily, actually.
Here we go. Nothing to it.
That was really fancy. I want a stairway like that. I'm gonna go back into the paradigms here. Switch over to Ruthless. Two Succubus this time. We should be able to one-cycle both Succubi.
Change in the play.
Leaving the Incubus absolutely open for attack.
Changing gears.
Looks like it got to lightning just in time. Continuing. Wait, was there a bright and shiny? Do I hear a bright and shiny? Yes, I do. A Libra scope. We're going to use those more later. Wait, what's back here? Oh, a way to skip this battle here. Alright, Succubus first. We already know what to do. Alright, both changing into Relentless Assault here. Try Disaster. Back to Relentless Assault. And done. Looks like this episode is really, really battle heavy. And we've hit the 30-minute mark, so next save point I hit will end the episode. I'm ahead of you, lady. Alright, and there's our save point. So, data log section. I decided to move them to the end of the episode. I thought it might be better. The War of Transgression. Several hundred years ago, the armies of Pulse attempted to invade Cocoon in a conflict known today as the War of Transgression. The Sanctums fal'Cie were able to repel the lower world fal'Cie. The Sanctums fal'Cie were able to repel the lower world forces before they breached Cocoon's interior, but not before they managed to seriously damage areas lying near the world's outer rim. Details surrounding the clash remain shrouded in mystery, but the government's swift and decisive response to this violent Pulsian transgression minimized casualties and greatly boosted public faith in both the Sanctum and their fal'Cie. In the aftermath of the War of Transgression, regions near Cocoon's outer rim were left uninhabitable due to severe trauma they had sustained. To undo this damage, the fal'Cie gathered materials from the surface of Pulse and rebuilt Cocoon's wounded landscape using them. Bodom was one city so affected, and like the others, it still bears lingering traces of post-war reconstruction in the form of leftover lower world artifacts. The Pulse vestige that hid a dormant fal'Cie was one such artifact. The War of Transgression, the conflict between Pulse and Cocoon. A towering wreck is all that remains of a lower world airship shot down during the battle that took place centuries before. At that time, forces from Pulse attempted to invade Cocoon only to be repelled by the efforts of the Sanctum fal'Cie, though not before the invaders had rent a great wound in the floating world's shell. Though Sanctum Fal'Cie subsequently repaired the damage using debris from the surface of their routed enemy's planet, the psychological wounds inflicted by the conflict are evident even now in the Cocoon citizens' unreasoning fear of all things Pulse. And reminders of the lower world threat still remain. Mechanical terrors brought in with the debris replace their resting parts and wander the area, while government troops struggle to contain them. The Pulse Fal'Cie buried in Bodum may have arrived in the same fashion, sleeping away the years until its eventual discovery. With lower world terrors lurking in every shadow, Saz creeps forward, doing his best to shield Vanille and Hope. Lightning says little of her feelings, but Saz senses her frustration. Despite braving the dangers of the Purge and Vestige in an effort to save her sister, Lightning was helpless to prevent Ceri's transformation into Crystal. Now she is forced to flee as a fugitive, a Pulsian and hated enemy of Cocoon. And then there is their focus. If they don't complete the task they have yet to figure out, they face transformation into mindless Seath. Should they fulfill their focus, eternal crystal slumber is the only reward. And should they stop too long to ponder their fate, they risk capture and execution at the hands of the relentless Sanctum Army. All roads seem to lead to despair, something Saz understands only too well. The question is, will Lightning help them find a way out of their hopeless situation? Unbeknownst to Saz, the answer has already begun to form in her mind. Enemy intel. The Incubus and Succubus. Alright, that is it for episode 9. I will see you when we hit double digits with episode 10. Yeah, so, see you guys later. Peace out.